안녕하세요. Riding on the Korean wave. Welcome to Thursday's edition of the Culture Wave. I'm Kwon So-hwa in Seoul. Explore with us Korea's culture from all aspects and stay up to date with K-entertainment, K-trends, K-food, K-everything. We're joined by our co-host Bella Kim this Thursday. Hello, Bella.
Hi, So-hwa. And hello to all the viewers of the Culture Wave. I'm your co-host Bella, and as always, I have some exciting K-entertainment stories for you guys, so stay tuned.
All right. Now, Bella, do you like to dance? 'Cause, I mean, I hear you singing a lot on our program.
Right, and you've seen me dance a little. I mean, I'm not a good dancer, but I love to dance. Is our first report related to dance?
Yes, it is. But for a change, it is not about K-pop dance.
Oh.
Let's take a look. Classical dance like ballet and even traditional Korean dance, which has generally felt a little distant or difficult, is gaining popularity with more people taking dance classes. There's also fervor among fans emerging from a new survival dance competition show. Jin has the story.
Sometimes with flexibility, sometimes with intensity. Arms and legs are stretched out to the melody of the piano. Like the ballerinas we see on stage, toes and fingers are pointed to compose as elegant a posture as possible.
I normally don't sweat that much, but when I do ballet, I sweat a bit. I find this time quite nice as I can look into the mirror and focus completely.
Ballet uses muscles that we normally don't use. The Mapo Arts Center holds various dance classes, more than 20 per month just for ballet, specific to different levels. They have become quite popular.
After giving birth, mother's postures become misaligned, and this causes a lot of pain. But ballet has alleviated a lot of that. And because coming to ballet is enjoyable, it also helps with my mental health.
Beyond the popularity of ballet classes, dance is also becoming very popular with audiences. Following the launch of Mnet's Stage Fighter, a new survival dance competition show featuring 64 male performers, both well-established and up-and-coming dancers, more light is being shed on ballet, traditional Korean dance, and contemporary dance. On the show, the participants go through auditions to be placed into 3 hierarchical classes: first, second, and under. Ranking first in viewership for programs targeting audiences aged between 15 and 39, there's been a boom in the popularity of dance. With this trend, efforts are continuing in the dance industry to steadily produce and promote new choreographers. The Korea National Contemporary Dance Company has launched a project to attract choreographers. Members of the company, along with famous dancers from YouTube, have been selected for the project to unfold their individual interpretation of Korean dance.
A dance I want to create in the moment, a dance that dancers want to dance in the moment, and a dance that I hope the audience like the most.
According to ticket sales for the first half of this year, ticket sales to dance performances are barely 2.7% of musical ticket sales. But with the growing interest in various traditional dances, there may be a shift in popularity within the performance industry. Jin, Arirang News.
I think competition programs or audition programs are very effective in igniting a new trend. And I think similar to Street Woman Fighter or Street Man Fighter, which were also really huge here. And the producers actually of those programs participated in this new show, Stage Fighter, as well.
Right, and I really enjoyed the Street Woman Fighter, both 1 and 2. I don't know if you remember. Yes, to be your woman, yes, to be your baby. Do you remember the dance?
Of course, yes. And I think most people, are familiar with that song and that dance, even for those who haven't watched all of the episodes.
For sure.
So yes, I think the new program will be also an excellent opportunity to show off our classical dancers here in Korea and their charming dances to a wider audience. Just like, the culinary class wars, I have to bring it up again because that really opened up the eyes to more of Korean chefs and restaurants. So let's hope that Korean classical dancers will make it huge on the stage as well.
Definitely. And we actually have a story on upcoming K-pop group performance. So if you're into K-pop dance, make sure you guys stay tuned for that as well.
Okay, can't wait. So as promised, time for some K-entertainment news with Bella Kim. So Bella, we are going to not start off with K-dance, but a documentary.
Right, yes. There is a documentary film about BTS member RM titled RM Right People, Wrong Place that will be released on December 5th in over 90 countries, including South Korea. On Wednesday, RM shared its main poster on the group's official social media as he announced the film's global release. And the documentary captures RM's 8-month journey creating his second solo album, Right Place, Wrong Person.
So that's under the same title as like the documentary.
Right People, Wrong Place is the title, and the solo album title is Right Place, Wrong Person. So there's a little word mix and match.
Change.
Yeah, there's a change.
Okay,
it sounds very familiar, but there's a change in it. And it explores his personal thoughts and struggles, especially his insights into the duality between BTS leader RM and his individual life outside of showbiz as Kim Namjoon, which is his Korean name. The title symbolizes RM's journey to discover his true self in a place that blurs the line between right and wrong, which also the title relates. The movie was first screened at the 29th Busan International Film Festival on October 7th, and RM is currently serving his mandatory military duty and is expected to be discharged next June.
So I think this is going to be a great, opportunity for the fans to be kept entertained because he is still in the military service, but they do get to watch him on this documentary, which would show him as a member of BTS, but also his individual as Kim Namjoon.
Yes, for sure.
And now we're going to go over to Mexico.
Mexico, yes.
Yes.
I hope we could literally go over to Mexico. But
of course.
Yes, we will go over to Mexico with our story. The K-pop boy group 17 have been announced as a headlining act for Tecate Pal Norte. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correct, but 2025, and which will be held in the Mexico. They're headlining for this festival's opening day, and their appearance will make them the first and only K-pop artist to perform at the festival in its history. Some of the other major headliners include Green Day, Olivia Rodrigo, Charlie XCX, and many more. And this is not 17's first time performing at an international festival. They have actually previously performed at Glastonbury and Lollapalooza, Berlin earlier this year.
Let's hope that other K-pop acts can follow suit and make it on those big stages. So that is great news for 17 fans, especially in Latin America. But you've got more news regarding 17. So they are also topping the global charts with their latest songs.
Yes, 17 have once again secured a top 5 entry on the Billboard 200 chart with their 12th mini album, Spill the Feels, which we have mentioned earlier. This is their 6th consecutive album to reach the top 10 on the Billboard 200 chart. So that's a record for them, another milestone for them. And the album also ranked #1 on Billboard's top album sales, top current album sales, and world album. So they have sold a lot of albums, you can see, through this chart. The group is currently on its 17 Right Here World Tour in the US with upcoming shows in Texas, Oakland, and Los Angeles.
Amazing achievements and performances. And last but not least, we're going to go over to another K-pop group, this time performing in Europe.
In Europe, yes, that's right. Le Sserafim is set to take the stage at Europe's largest music awards, the 2024 MTV Europe Music Awards. The announcement was made on Wednesday through EMA's official website and social media, confirming their performance. Le Sserafim's nominations have also gained significant attention. The group have been nominated in 3 categories: Best New, Best Push, and Best K-pop. Their nomination for Best New is especially highlighted as they are the first K-pop girl group to compete for this award. This year's MTV EMA will be held on November 10th in Manchester, England. So mark your calendars, guys, to see Le Sserafim's performance and the results as well.
We will do that. So thank you very much for those K-Enter news, Bella.
My pleasure.
And now, time to go over to Ari for other culture-related news.
Welcome to the Culture Wave AI News. I'm Ari, here to guide you through some interesting news and events in Korea's cultural scene. Here's our first story of the day. The Jongno Circular Trail will open this weekend, connecting the rich history, culture, and nature of various areas in Jongno-gu District. spanning 16 kilometers and comprising 5 routes. The trail links some of Korea's most scenic mountains, including Inwangsan and Bugaksan. Visitors can enjoy unique rest areas along the trail, each reflecting the distinct characteristics of their surroundings. A variety of activities will also be offered, including forest tour programs and walking contests. Beginning this Friday, tourists will be restricted from visiting certain parts of Seoul's Bukton Hanok village between 5 p.m. and 10 a.m. the following day. This policy aims to protect the residency rights of Bukton residents and encourage responsible tourism. Access to the red zone, the village's most crowded areas, will be limited to residents, their guests, and a few other exceptions during those hours. Following a grace period, violators will face a 100,000 won fine starting in March next year. The 2024 Cheongsong Apple Festival kicked off in Cheongsong County, Gyeongsangbuk-do Province. Under the tagline Cheongsong Apples, Soaring to New Heights, the event will run through this Sunday. The county aims to showcase the excellence of its apples, which have won the Korea Top Brand Award for 12 consecutive years, by offering a variety of apple-based dishes and products. How about heading down to experience Korea's finest apples and the rich traditions of Cheongsong this weekend? That's all for now. I'll be back tomorrow with more. Keep it tuned to the Culture Wave.
That was adorable.
Oh, so cute.
I love dogs, but I never owned a dog myself. So I never get to take a dog for a walk, maybe my friends' dogs. But I think it must be really another experience, you know, with a bigger responsibility, with that mission to make your neighborhood safe.
Exactly. I used to own a dog named Gennie for over 12 years. And I was actually the owner. So I was, you know, responsible for taking her on a walk every day. But, you know, she was a small breed. She was a Shih Tzu, so she was a very small breed. But still, I felt very, you know, safe when I was walking with her along by my side at night, especially.
Oh, that explains a lot, because in the video we had many cute little dogs, but with a big task.
Exactly.
Yes, but Bella, did you know that here in Korea now, around 1 out of 4 households own a dog?
Wow, that's a big number.
Yes,
compared to like a couple years ago, right?
Right, and that I think is the reason for why these kinds of programs could expand further. Now, what else is going to expand or is expanding is what we're going to talk next, and we're going to go abroad now. Korea's exports of agricultural food products hit a record high in the first 9 months of 2024. Some products were in particular high demand, such as Korean instant noodles, snacks, and beverages. Today, for our Culture Correspondence segment, we delve into the affection for Korean food, especially with a focus on Korean instant noodles or ramyeon in South America. For that, we connect live to Gennie Hwang, a content creator in Argentina. Gennie, hello.
Hi, Gennie.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Happy to have you here on our program, Gennie. Now, Gennie, you are an anchor slash lawyer turned YouTuber. Wow. I have to say, a very interesting background. Why don't we start with a brief introduction of yourself and what you currently do?
Okay, thank you so much for having me here. My name is Gennie, originally trained as lawyer, specializing in international law with experience both in Argentina and the US. I also have a background as a TV news anchor. I had the honor of becoming the first Spanish news anchor of Korean nationality in Latin America. And today I'm a YouTuber, influencer known as Gennie Channel, TV host and journalist.
All right, so as a person who has been acting as a bridge between Korea and Latin America, especially Argentina, and who has been promoting Korean culture, how do you feel about the current popularity of the K-wave there, and especially the rising interest in K-food?
Oh yeah, I feel incredibly excited and proud to see the growing popularity of Korean culture in South America, especially in Argentina. Recently, I collaborated with local celebrities on my YouTube channel, Gennie Channel, where I taught them how to cook ramyeon. And it was a fun way to share Korean flavors and traditions. Argentina actually became the first country in the world to have a federal law recognizing Kimchi Day, which is, very exciting, and it's on November 22nd.
Oh, that's actually coming up next month. But today, Gennie, we want to delve into one particular food item. Bella.
Right. We're going to delve into ramen. The exports of Korean instant noodles, or ramyeon, have surpassed 1 trillion won, that's 750 million US dollars as of August. And that's 2 months earlier than last year. South America is contributing to that rise, I hear. How big is ramen there?
Yeah, K-ramyeon has truly become a sensation in South America, especially in Argentina. People here have embraced it not just as a quick meal, but as a cultural experience. Even though Argentinians don't usually eat spicy food, many have been eager to try ramyeon and challenge themselves with the spicy levels. The popularity of K-dramas and K-pop has played a huge role, as fans want to experience the foods they see on screens.
I think it's interesting that you mentioned that people in Argentina are not really into spicy food, because I actually thought otherwise. Picante, picante. But Gennie, where do locals actually purchase ramyeon?
You're Spanish.
Was my pronunciation okay? So Gennie, where do locals purchase and eat Korean ramyeon?
Oh, locals can find Korean ramen on many places here. We are seeing more Asian supermarkets popping up, which offer a wide selection of ramen flavors and brands. There are stores focused on Korean products as well. It is possible to order online, and this wider availability has made it easier for Argentinians to explore and enjoy ramen.
Because when I go to like foreign countries too, or back in Canada, I see a lot of Korean ramen in a grocery store that's not Korean grocery store as well.
Right.
So that's really, really good to see. And I'm curious though, what would you say is the most popular ramen type in Argentina? And is there any special way Argentinians enjoy ramen?
Oh, okay. It tends to be the milder, less spicy ones, which are more popular. Although people are curious to try the authentic Korean flavors, the locals are not so accustomed to high levels of spice. So the ramen flavors that are gentler in heat have gained the most popularity. And, I would say that there isn't an Argentine quite equivalent to ramen, I guess. But, one time I saw somebody eating ramen with bread, like pasta or soup. And, that sounded very interesting for me.
Oh, that is really interesting. I have never thought about, dipping my bread into a ramen sauce,
yes.
but maybe we could try that out with the spicier versions, such as the 불닭볶음면, for instance, the 불닭 series.
Right.
So that would be actually a great idea for maybe people in countries who are not really accustomed to spicy food. Now, you did just mention, Gennie, that there is not really an equivalent to ramyeon in Argentina, but what could be slightly similar to Korean noodles, because I know Argentina has their own noodles, but also if there's nothing similar to ramen, what do you think really makes ramen so unique and attractive to people in Argentina?
Yeah, many Argentines are of Italian descent and have a deep love for pasta. And of course, Argentine beef is famous worldwide. But there is nothing quite like ramyeon in local cuisine. I think, that's part of the appeal. Korean instant noodles offer something completely new and unique. They're quick, flavorful, and come in so many tastes that introduce Argentines to different elements of Korean food culture.
And Gennie, I also want to ask you, you earlier mentioned other K-food items, just like kimchi. So what other K-foods, except for ramen, have received a lot of, attention in Argentina?
Oh, we have bibimbap, many other dishes like kimbap, I would say japchae, like every, Korean food is popular. It's gaining very much popularity here.
So a diversity, I guess. And if you would have some Korean food items that are not really familiar to people in Argentina or in Latin America yet, what would you like to recommend to people?
Okay, I would recommend here, like Argentinians, to try new flavors of maybe snacks. Snacks are very famous and popular here, but still, probably in Korea, we have much more variety of flavors and tastes. So maybe, they could just they could try more tastes related to, for example, fish or these kind of things that maybe here they don't eat so much. So yeah, more variety of snacks could be a good possibility.
I think that is a good idea. Now, Gennie, do you think the interest in ramyeon and K-food will grow further? And you just mentioned it a little bit, but what other food items would you love to have spread around Latin America and other countries?
Well, I definitely think the interest in K-ramen and K-food will continue to grow in Argentina and beyond. The K-wave has sparked curiosity about Korean culture, and food is such a significant part of that. As I mentioned, other traditional Korean dishes like bibimbap, bulgogi are gaining more popularity as well. So, yeah, I don't know what else could be next. Maybe I would say like things kimchi jjigae or doenjang jjigae, which are stronger taste and flavors and smells. Maybe those dishes could be the next step.
Yes, because you already have your kimchi day, so I guess kimchi jjigae could be the next step. So, Gennie, one final question. What are your future plans in regards to spreading Korean culture to your followers?
My dream is to enhance the relationship, the friendship between Korea and Latin America, especially in Argentina. Our time difference is so much, like 12 hours. So now it's 2 a.m. here. But our passion and, in a way, our personalities are not so different. Locals, Latin Americans are very passionate. Probably you have heard about that, Latin passion. So yeah, my dream is to just, gather these cultures together and produce, very interesting things. Why not? Contents and products and so many things.
We are very much looking forward to that and your passionate contribution to promoting Korean culture into the world. So thank you very much, Gennie, for that.
Thank you. Buenas noches, buenos días in Spanish.
Buenos días, buenas noches. And thank you, of course, Bella, for that. And I'll see you next week.
Yes, I'll see you next week.
Thank you for spending the past half an hour with us on the Culture Wave, and hope you join us again on Friday at 2 p.m. Korea time and maybe one day here in Korea. Thanks for watching.